Hey everybody, I'm Ben and I'm from Brook Pointe Resort in Syracuse, Indiana, and I want to share with you a little bit about the Enchanted Forest at Brook Pointe Resort, what's coming, what's done so far, and I invite you to come take a look at this mystical wonderland. So we're located on the north side of our wetlands, so it's definitely separated from the rest of the resort. It's a small little wooded area. When you come up, you can see the Enchanted Forest at Brook Pointe Resort. This is a sign that is kind of like the entryway to the Enchanted Forest. There's going to be a list of rules and things like that on the right side. We haven't got that made yet, but we hopefully will here in the next couple weeks. So when you come up to the Enchanted Forest, there's different lands, and this is going to be the gnome land in this area where all the rocks are. We've got more rocks that we're going to bring in and fill in this area here. And this area is going to grow, and along with all the other areas here at Brook Pointe, this ladder won't be here, but we were just mounting some black lights. So in this area here, this little bridge is kind of like the bridge from Gnome Land to Fairy Tale Land, and there'll be a Three Little Pigs, you know, where they knock down the house. Oh wait, that's right, that never happened. Well, in our case, it did happen, and there's going to be a little wolf sitting here, and he's going to be selling bacon. So there'll be some adult humor in things, and then on the other side, it'll be a Hansel and Gretel setup. But you can see that there is quite a bit of action going on here. So underneath here, we actually have a speaker, and you can kind of, when you're standing right here and overlooking, you can hear babbling brook with frog sounds, which you can obviously see the frogs. Oh. So and you're only gonna hear that sound when you're right on this area where the stream is. And you can kind of see where the white rocks are, and that's gonna come down this way. We haven't yet decided if we're gonna paint those or we're gonna just put those with bioluminescent paint. Regardless, this is a fairyland and gnome land, so it's not necessarily always going to be the way that everybody else looks at things. So you can actually hear other music playing, and we have different subwoofers and rock speakers throughout the whole thing, so that way no matter where you are, it all sounds even, and it's pretty cool. The speakers took us quite a bit of time. This little land over here is going to be a Smurf land, not where Santa won't be there obviously, but there's definitely going to be a Smurf land there. You can hear the frogs coming through on this side, but you hear the same music. It repeats over and over again. We've got some security cameras that we just installed yesterday, along with there's going to be some motion activated security system as well. So front desk will actually get notified when somebody's back here, and they can actually see them on the camera, along with the security system is actually taking pictures and video the whole time that somebody's back here. So the whole point of that is we want to protect the investments that we're putting in here. Protection. We have trees that we planted here. Those will take several years to grow. And then what we'll probably end up doing is putting a fence all the way around as well. But I haven't decided totally on that, because this is kind of like what we consider junk wood. This will grow up, and we cut it down a lot so we can kind of get back here and build this stuff. But this stuff next summer will be 3 or 4 times that size. Same with this one. So it will all fill in quite a bit. This land over here, these rocks are actually going to get moved and put over on that side. But what is really cool, there's a lot of cool things about all of this. This is going to be a picture taking area where there will be a decorative enchanted forest with gnomes right here, and that'll actually be the backdrop for your pictures. And then there'll be a sign over here that says, hey, tag yourself in these photos, and we're going to give away a free night stay each week, or each month I should say, to the drawing that we like the most, so, or the picture. But regardless, that's what it is. Now what's really cool is at night, this entire place becomes a totally different world. And what I mean by that is underneath here is all black lights. There are black lights mounted up in the trees as well as underneath this platform. But when you're here, you don't see black lights. And that took a lot of planning and a lot of work to put all of those in there. So that way it illuminates everything, but yet doesn't spoil the magic. But there'll be different themes at night than what there is during the day. And at dusk, for 3 hours, the black lights come on, and as well as the music changes. So all of the theme, the music, the lights, everything else like that all changes. And then at 180 minutes after it becomes dusk, the black lights go off, and then our security running lights stay on. And then those are illuminated 24 hours a day. So we're pretty excited about all of the upcoming things. We're now getting excited to the point where this spring we're going to start working on the themes of different areas because as the weather's starting to get cold on us pretty soon, and we won't be able to do some of the things that we wanted to get done this summer. But regardless, we've made some huge progress over the last couple months and specifically over the last couple days. We've got painted rocks. We tried painting them last year and it failed miserably. All of it chipped off, and which was rather frustrating. Obviously we used the wrong paint. So we're gonna get more paint and spray paint it all, and so that way it'll look cool. We've got a lot of cables and stuff like that we're gonna be hiding in the next day or so with more dirt, etc. So we are making some awesome oh my goodness, we're making awesome progress on our Enchanted Forest, and I look forward to you coming out and exploring this land here in the next 6 to 8 months. It should be completely done, but regardless, this is that's the entryway, and this is the exit. What also is really cool, I forgot to even mention this, in the next couple week or so, there will be a lighted pathway that'll illuminate in different colors on the boardwalk as you walk, and then the entryway along with the sign, along with the rules, will all be lit in landscape lighting that projects right on the sign itself or right on the walking path, so that way it's not a trip hazard, and it also doesn't take away from the black light world that we're creating. So behind the magic of all of the Enchanted Forest is our Enchanted Forest control box, and I'm pretty excited about this because I built this whole thing myself using photocells and timers, relays, you name it, it's all there. So quick introduction, this is basically our power, photocells. It then goes into different timers and that count up or count down based upon what it is. We got different power supplies, day, night, night black lights, and night running lights. The black lights are actually all hardwired, but it's eventually here there's going to be motion activated events and things like that in the Enchanted Forest, but we're not there yet. So, and actually, believe it or not, we've got one small amplifier that handles the Babbling Brook, along with, that's on the left channel, and then on the right channel is actually something in the future. And then what we actually use to play the music are MP3 music on hold players. They just keep repeating over and over again, and then we have an amplifier where we can control how much goes to the subwoofers versus how much goes to all of the other stuff. So that is the Enchanted Forest control box, and kind of funny, the verbiage that we actually use on this. It's hear ye humans, a message from the King of the Enchanted Forest. All those who choose to open this box must be under the authority of the king. To open this box without permission will surely be punished in one of the following ways. Fed to the gnomes. Boiled partially alive in Hansel's pot instead of Hansel. Made into a rubber ducky, some bending may occur. Downsized to live with Papa Smurf. King surprise, it's always a favorite. And sent to Never Never Land and let Hook deal with you. May the odds be ever in your favor, the king. So that is the Enchanted Forest control box behind the Enchanted Forest. So anyway, I'm Ben, and thank you very much for going on a quick guided tour of where we are with the Enchanted Forest. At this point in time, we've got lots more to do, and I cannot wait till you guys see all the different worlds that we are developing and creating and things like that. And then this will be sitting here 24 hours a day. I'm pretty excited, and hope you come and visit us soon at Brook Pointe Resort.